Well, we're coming to the end of Medicare Open Enrollment 2020, and this will be my last warning and update about problems that you will encounter, have encountered with the Medicare Open Enrollment. Hi, this is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. First, I'm going to give you a big warning. This is something that's been brewing for a couple of years now. It seems to have become more prominent this year than it has in the past. And that is the push by Medicare, by folks at Medicare, 1-800-Medicare, as well as insurance carriers, to get you off of original Medicare and a drug plan and get you into a Medicare Advantage plan. And they make it sound so great. There's no premium, there's no copay for this, there's no copay for that. The bottom line is, if you want a Medicare Advantage plan, well, go for it. But make sure you understand what you're getting into. And one of the big questions is, why is Medicare, the folks in D.C., why are they pushing us towards Medicare Advantage plans? Well, there's one big reason. It saves them money. When they start talking about, when folks in D.C. start talking about saving taxpayer dollars, what they're really saying is, the less we pay, the more you pay when you use your plan. And that saves us money. Now, what are they going to do? Are they going to reduce our taxes? No. They're going to give us, No. What they're going to do is they're going to create more giveaway programs when they can save dollars. So just keep in mind, when somebody from Medicare says, we're going to save you money, you really need to be in this Medicare Advantage plan. It's about making you pay more. That's all it is. It's all money. This is why big companies have dropped their retiree health plans, and they've replaced them with, we'll give you $1,500 a year, go find your own Medicare plan, Medicare supplement plan, whatever you want. Here's $1,500, go do it. Washington does the same thing when you go off of original Medicare and onto a Medicare Advantage plan. They give money to the Medicare Advantage carrier and they say, here, let them pick whatever plan they want from you, and we don't have to get involved in it. When Medicare hands off the process of administering benefits under original Medicare to an insurance carrier that writes a Medicare Advantage plan, they save money because they don't have to pay claims people to adjudicate claims. They don't have to pay claims people to send out claim checks. They just simply give money to an insurance company and say, you handle that. And next year we'll give you more money. It may not be more than what you're getting this year, but we'll give you some money next year. And it might be less and it might be more. You'll figure it out. But this is not our problem anymore. So if you decide to leave original Medicare and a supplement plan and go to an Advantage plan, keep in mind you may not be able to make the round trip. You can come back to original Medicare. You may not be able to qualify for a supplement plan. So before you make that change, make sure you understand what you're getting into. All right, this went longer than what I had planned on. Let's talk about the Medicare Plan Finder. Again, it's still in the news because it is still messed up. I could go on and on about all of the problems with it, but basically, don't trust it. And don't trust the folks at 1-800-Medicare to tell you what's right. The default sort option on the Medicare Plan Finder, the default is to choose plans based on the lowest premium. That's probably the worst thing in the world you can do if you're taking any medications at all. If you're like me, if you're not on any maintenance medication, go with the lowest premium plan. That's fine. But if you're like somebody I talked to earlier that's on 14 different medications, and one of them is extremely expensive, don't go with the plan with the lowest premium. Sort your plan. If you're doing this thing yourself, sort your plans by the lowest total cost which is drug premium plus drug cost. That's a sort option that you have if you're logged into the Medicare Plan Finder and you're trying to run these reports for yourself. It's just, you always want to look at the lowest total cost. A friend of mine called up Medicare to find out, well, which plan should I go with? I think I know which one I want, but why don't you tell me? And so when you call 1-800-MEDICARE, they have the ability to log in and see your drugs that you're currently taking, and they can run a report too, just like you would. The friend called in and said, which plan would you recommend? And they said, well, plan ABC. Well, why would you want me to have plan ABC? What's the total cost there? Well, the total cost of your premium. Okay, but what about the cost of my drugs? Oh, well, your drugs are going to run $1,400 a year, including your premium. Well, the plan that I picked was XYZ, and my total costs are $800. Why would you want me to go with the plan where my total cost is $1,400 when I can get the drugs that I need for $800? Well, but this other plan has the lowest premium. So this is the kind of answer you're getting, the kind of help you're getting when you call 1-800-MEDICARE. Unfortunately, I also have clients that are doing it the same way. And they're saying, well, this plan over here has the lowest premium, and it's got a much lower premium than what you're recommending because, I have run a few reports. I just don't have the time to do them anymore. Today's the 2nd of December, so in 5 days open enrollment ends, and I just don't have time to run reports. I'm asking clients to log into their account, run their own reports, and send me a copy of it, and I'll look over it and make a recommendation. And I did that for somebody, and they're being changed to a rather expensive drug. And I said, okay, the plan that you want is $25 a month, but I'm paying $14 a month now. Yes, I understand, but your drug is considerably higher with the $14 plan than it is the $25 plan. And I got an email from him a little while ago, and he said, well, I called the company, and they said that my premium next year is going to be $14, so I'm just going to stay where I am. Okay. I can't do anything. I can't be any more clear than when I say go with the plan that has the lowest total cost. And I'm going to tell you one other thing that I suggest, and this came up this morning. Wife was running plan information for her husband. He has a drug that's very expensive, and most of the drug plan carriers don't even include it in their formulary. And she said, well, I did find one that the copay for this drug is $65, and everybody else wants $200 or $300 or whatever it is. And I said, well, that's probably the plan you want. And then she said, well, all of the plans kick him into the donut hole about 4 or 5 months into the year. All right, what's the retail cost for that particular drug? Well, the retail cost is like $300, $250. Okay. It's a generic. You can get it through GoodRx for $80. Take that drug out of your drug plan calculation. Just don't even factor it in. Run the other 12 drugs without this high-priced one. And what you're going to find is he probably will not go into the donut hole, and he'll save money overall. Sure, he's going to pay about $15 every time he fills that prescription by using GoodRx, but you're paying so much more. I mean, the premium, the drug plan premium for that particular plan that had the lowest copay was $80. And she was looking at other plans that are $13 and $14. Well, in that situation, use GoodRx, pay $80 when you get the prescription, as opposed to paying an $80 premium or $70 premium or whatever it was every month. So there's different ways to do this, and I can help you, but unfortunately I can't. The way the drug plan finder is set up this year, I can't save your drug plan information and come back and make alterations in it. It doesn't allow me to do that. The only way that your drug plan information is saved is when you go in to the Medicare plan finder and log in as yourself. And I can't log in as you. When you go in and log in as yourself, that's the only way that your drug plan information, your drug information, prescription information history can be saved. So I'm willing and glad to work with you in the limited amount of time that we've got left, but I need you to help me out on the front end by running these reports and making a PDF copy and send them to me. And I've given you instructions in the last 2 newsletters, and I'm going to give them again in this newsletter that's hopefully going to go out no later than Wednesday. So that's about all I've got. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. You take care and have a wonderful rest of the year.